So you know iShowSpeed, right? You know the guy who screams all the time for no reason? Well, he's actually been doing some pretty bad stuff recently, and what he's been doing is actually pretty messed up if you ask me. What he's been doing is that he's been severely abusing the copyright system here on YouTube. He's been copyright claiming videos that he doesn't actually have the right to copyright claim, which is literally illegal. And overall, it's just a very bad situation, you know? I feel like it's time the Speed gets called out on it. And as more and more creators are making videos on the situation, I figured I'd make one myself to kind of like spread more awareness to what's going on. Now, obviously, I'm assuming you all watching this know how copyright works here on YouTube, right? You know, you can't upload videos that include copyrighted clips or songs, as that's costing the creators money. But there is this little exception to that called fair use, where you can use other people's creations under certain circumstances by making the content transformative, such as criticism or commentary, stuff like that. While the lines can sometimes get a bit blurry if something's fair use or not, there is no doubt in anyone's mind that those two examples I listed, criticism and commentary, are 100% fair use. Anyway, so iShowSpeed has kind of been a pretty big YouTuber recently. You know, he's been someone who's been getting a lot of attention online, and if you're someone who gets a lot of attention online, there is a very strong possibility that commentary channels are going to make videos on you and maybe even criticize you a little bit. You know, it's just a reality. And one thing that commentary channels normally do is they put clips of something that they're talking about in their videos, and in most cases, that completely falls under fair use. You know, they're using the clips to criticize someone. Now, recently, there's been this random company, using air quotes here, called Thumb Media, which have been copyright claiming a bunch of videos about iShowSpeed. Now, these videos weren't just all re-uploads of Speed's content or anything, but some of them were commentary videos talking about iShowSpeed, and some of these clips use clips of iShowSpeed, but that falls under fair use due to them being commentary and criticism. But some of these videos were simply just talking about Speed and not even showing clips at all. So it's 100% like their original video. And this Thumb Media is claiming the videos talking about him as copyright infringement when 100% of the video is made by the creator. Like, the stuff is actually illegal. These are false copyright claims. And I'm really surprised that more people are not talking about this part. Now, in case you don't know what happens when a video gets copyright claimed, one of two things happens. Either the person claiming the video gets all of the money from it if the channel is monetized, or the video gets blocked and or taken down. There is an appeal option, but the person claiming the video gets final say whether their claim is valid or not. So basically, even if the claim actually is not valid at all, even if the video is 100% your original content, the claimant can still decide to take all the revenue from your video simply just to profit off of it. And that alone shows a huge flaw in YouTube's copyright system, as the only way to win in these kinds of scenarios is to threaten to go to or actually go to court, even if you're completely in the right. Anyway, so people didn't quite know who Thumb Media was. They've never heard of the company going around claiming every video with iShowSpeed, fair use or not. They didn't know if this company works for Speed, if they were pretending to work for him. Like, literally nobody knew who this was, and everyone was confused why this random company was falsely copyright claiming videos that fell under fair use, because as I said, the flaw in YouTube's copyright system was allowing this Thumb Media to have complete power over the videos they were falsely claiming, and apparently the only time they would ever release the claim was when the channel owners were actually ready to go to court. Like, it had gotten to that point. There's this really good video I saw the other day on the whole situation by a channel called Jabrangus or something. I'll link it in the description if you want to watch it after this. So eventually, iShowSpeed responded to the whole thing on a live stream while browsing a subreddit. Yes, iShowSpeed is a subreddit for some reason. And basically, in that live stream, he was asking, like, how can I stop the whole thing from happening? This sucks. Like, I can't just contact YouTube. I wish I could contact YouTube. Now, on the surface, it appears like, oh, Thumb Media is not Speed. He has nothing to do with it. It's not his fault, which is initially what people thought. But apparently, that was like months ago, which means this whole thing has been going on for a while. But Thumb Media, they kept doing it for like a few months after that, until recently, in a YouTube short, iShowSpeed said this.
YouTube asks y'all to stop spamming about these emails about the cardigan and the Thumb Media affiliate. That is me. Just wanted to let y'all know, everybody know that. So, would y'all guys please stop? Thank y'all. Love y'all.
So basically, in that clip, he told people to stop emailing him about Thumb Media and admitted that it was him the whole time. So that means that iShowSpeed has been copywriting videos about him covered under fair use just for his own personal gain. Like, that is literally illegal. Like, if a video is not infringing on your rights, if they're using your video for commentary, criticism, something like that, you should not claim that as your content. But I guess that kind of exposes iShowSpeed's true colors. He's greedy, and he wants as much money as he can get, even if that means taking money from much smaller YouTubers. And like, I just can't wrap my head around that. Like, this guy is a huge YouTuber, right? 15 million subs, something like that. Why does he need the ad revenue for much smaller creators? Like, I have 200 subs. I don't even make money here yet. But I just, I can't believe this. Like, when I showed that clip there, like, I'm criticizing the clip. So this video is covered under fair use. So let's say iShowSpeed comes after this video. That is literally proving my point because I'm criticizing his YouTube short. Like, I just can't wrap my head around taking ad revenue from much smaller creators and leaving fake copyright strikes. Like, I just don't get that, you know? Like, it's making me mad. And the worst part is that he tried to cover it up by saying it wasn't him at first when it was actually him the entire time. Like, this dude is leaving false copyright claims on people's videos to earn more money. Actually, I shouldn't even use the word earn in this situation. To get more money. And when people start asking him to address it, he's like, it's not me. But then months later, you just casually reveal it to you like it's no big deal. Like, look how casual he was on that. He was like, the media cardigan, that is me. I'm gonna let everyone know that. Like, I can't believe how casual he was when he admitted to being one of the biggest copyright trolls in YouTube history. Like, you can't just claim people's videos as yours when they're not. Like, you can't do that. That's actually breaking the law. The best part about this, though, is that nobody even exposed iShowSpeed. He literally exposed himself. Like, no one thought it was him. Right after the live stream, he's like, hey, it's not me. He posts the YouTube short, says, the media is me. Like, he exposed himself. That's pretty funny, right? Like, he has no one to blame for the heat he's getting but himself. Like, I don't know. I think that's just pretty funny. But iShowSpeed is definitely getting the hate he deserves right now. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest copyright trolls in YouTube history, as I said. Like, you can't just go around copyright claiming videos you shouldn't copyright claim, and I'm really glad that iShowSpeed is finally getting exposed for this, whether it's by himself or someone else. If you want to watch another video similar to this, on screen right now is me just making fun of NNA Productions.